So what is New World's biggest problem? It's not the server queues, not the crashes, not the gameplay loop that repeats itself throughout the entire game. It's not the copy-pasted monsters, and it's not the copy-pasted layouts. Even though I swear to God, the first time I TP'd to Morningdale, I thought I accidentally clicked on Windsward instead. They're literally the same city, but back to the point. It's this little sussy baka. You see, while all of the problems I listed prior could be chalked up as a mismanagement of budget, a mismanagement of time, or a mismanagement of resources in general really, and there probably being a bit of pressure from Papa Bezos to finally turn a profit after postponing your game multiple times, the Lifestaff is an intended game design choice, and a very bad one at that. Even if the majority of your players can see past these glaring issues, in my eyes, the Lifestaff is the final boss for the longevity of this game. Having problems in PvE? Get a Lifestaff. Having problems in PvP? Get a Lifestaff. Need someone to do your taxes? A level 20 Lifestaff might be able to do it. You see, every MMO needs a dedicated healer spec. However, the Lifestaff is not that. Because you can drop your AoE healing abilities and swap off of your weapon every 15 plus seconds and heal a disgusting amount, the weapon becomes mandatory on any build you play. The reason this weapon is a huge problem is because the game is very obviously designed around it. The content of this game is incredibly overtuned when you're not using one, but is trivially easy when you are. So why even rant about this? It's a sandbox game, just play it however you want, right? The problem is trying to sell your players a diverse system with endless build possibilities, but then having a weapon in the game that is so overtuned that it makes any theory crafting of other builds useless. It makes PvE content boringly easy and completely ruins PvP content since no one can die. Everyone gets excited about leaks of 1v1 or 2v2 ranked arenas being in the cards for the game, when in reality it would just be a snooze fest of Ice Gauntlet plus Lifestaff every match. So now I bet there's someone saying, well, Strife, if you don't play a dedicated focus build, the Lifestaff won't heal as much. And to that I say, you're right. However, that is not a problem that a small little socket and an Ember Gem can't solve. With an Ember Gem, your socketed weapon will now scale off of your focus instead of its main attribute, and even though you get an overall DPS loss, you're basically assembling the Affinity Gauntlet of New World. But even in a world where this gem system didn't exist, the developers of the game very clearly want the Lifestaff to be able to deal similar damage to other weapons, while also having the benefit of healing. So even if you were to remove the focus skilling off of your secondary weapon, the Lifestaff still does too much damage on its own for this to be the solution. And before I mention what I think are good solutions to this problem, I want to say something to the people that are very obviously going to come after me saying that the game is only a week old. The Lifestaff has been busted in every single iteration of testing of this game so far, and it somehow made it to the live version of the game in a state that is almost laughable from a design standpoint. These next couple of weeks are probably the most crucial time for the developers to listen to their players and make changes that are good for the game. Playing White Knight and excusing bad decisions because you really like the game you are playing at the moment will not keep that game alive. So what are my suggestions to fix the issue? Besides the obvious downscaling of the weapon's damage, I would implement some kind of penalty for swapping off of the weapon. This could be reduced healing on your AoEs while not on the Lifestaff, meaning you could swap back to it afterwards if you wanted them to heal more again, or for the AoEs to linger for a short duration after the swap before they disappear completely. I think that the most important aspect that should be pushed is that the weapon needs to be actively used to heal instead of being something you get out every 15 seconds. Even though the other issues that the game has at the moment should take top priority, I think the fact that the weapon launched in a state it is, even after multiple testing phases, is a huge red flag and is why I wanted to bring it up in a video. I spent the entirety of the video ranting about the game, but nonetheless I am excited for the game's future, and I would like for it to be the best game it can be given the foundation it has. Most of my other videos are improvement videos for shooters, but if you like my content, make sure to give my other videos a watch, and if there are any questions or you would like to suggest the topic of the next video, please feel free to leave a comment down below, and if you enjoyed my content, leave a like for the algorithm and subscribe to the channel. With that being said, until next time, peace.